So it's Boxing Day and all the havoc is over. It's 7 degrees, it's mild. Let's see if I can get some Boxing Day silver. Had a 56 in the hole, quite erratic over the conductor line. There's a bit of hot rock there, but underneath is something non-ferrous. Bronze, coming up mid conductor 56, about right. Let's have some hold that. This could be the silver. Been after. Yeah, still in the hole. This is a good sign. There it is. Could be another modern, come on. I'm not here for the modern money. It's 1p. If I go to the beach, I expect modern money. But when I'm on a field that's got some great history, medieval village about 5 miles away. House was built in the 1700s. So when I'm on a field, I don't want to be digging modern coinage. That was 2 inches down, the 5p was an inch down. I want the old stuff. That's why it's called history revisited. If I wanted 1p's and 5p's, I'd look downside of my couch, you know, or go to the beach. Absolutely crazy. A good 6, 7 inches down. And another modern coin. What is going on? I'm not here for this. Absolute screamer. Oh, come on. That's what I'm talking about. It's a nice big silver, that. Oh, what is that? A big brick. Something. Has this been stashed under the brick? Nice big piece of silver here. Oh no. Only something like that would give off such a good signal. Absolutely perfect for a detector to pick up, and so easily. Absolute nightmare. Won't be too old, but a signal you've got to dig. Could have so easily been a nice big lump of silver, half crown, all the likes. So don't forget, spin a disc, 7% off with my code History Revisited UK. You get £5 for newcomers, £2 for every £100 you spend, and it all goes into like a store credit. And I've got to say, I've been using this for a while now, and I really do rate it. I was using the MI4, which I do prefer the build of the MI4, but this has got your ferrous and non-ferrous, and everything's on display. I've charged it once. When it come out the box, I've charged it, and it's got 4 bars, and one of them have gone down, and I've been using it on high. So you can see the display, you can see if your battery needs charging, you can see the ferrous and non-ferrous. The only thing is, if you've got ferrous in a hole and you're at a distance, it can false on it, and it'll give a good signal until you get closer, then it can ID it as iron. But then you don't have to dig any more out, because as you're getting closer, it's a decent signal. It comes up with a circle and a green light, and then when you get into a better detecting range instead of the edge of detection, then it comes up iron, so you don't have to go any further unless you're digging relics, iron relics. So I can't rate it enough. I don't actually use, I've got the sheath, so you don't have to turn it on or off. As you put it in the sheath, it turns off, and then when you pull it back out, it turns on, which I don't use. But I could have used it the other day because my fingers were that cold. Now these are quite hard to press, so my fingers are that cold. I had to press with my knuckle, you know, because it's a bit warm up there, because the ends of my body were getting so cold. And I was in the field thinking, why did I bring the sheath? Because I wouldn't have had to press any buttons, would I? Do about $150, but you'll get 10% off at Spin a Disc. Next day delivery. You could pay over 6 months. You could pay 6 monthly instalments, interest free. And I rate it. I rate it. I won't get the NOKTA. I won't get any other until this, either I lose it or it breaks. Xpointer Max by Quest. Right, we're getting to some history, but no juicy history. It's a dandy button. A bit like the mods of the 1800s. Did like the clobber, looking smart, smoking the ciggies on a long stick. And another penny. Oh great, there's a bit of history there. So this is a bag seal. You can tell by the shape, pressed lead. And it will have some detail under there, and we'll know what it's sealed. So I'll give that a clean. A good pinpointed depth. Not the best condition, but you can just see Britannia facing left. And on the reverse, on the bus side, that will be George III. On a corner here. So we're actually after the silver ones of this period. Over 200-year-old copper. It has actually got a thicker rim on that, which is held well. Look at the depth on this one. It's filling up with water, but it looks like there's a coin down there. Yeah, right flat, like that, right at the bottom, not far from that other Georgian. Yeah, and in the same condition. Now, absolutely hammered that. The 2D mapping was all over the show, but the audio was bang on. Big piece of copper. If it's getting them that deep, silver being a higher conductor with no problem. Even deeper and smaller. So I'm going to call that a do. Legend has done a good job on here. I've gone over the hot spots, but really this field, I'm thinking it's done now. There's a lot of signals, but I've been going off modulation, digging the whispery, fainter signals, and I have had a lot of good stuff off this field. Been over and over and over, gridded it out. If you're a newcomer to the channel, this is a Wednesday where there will be a hunt at 6:30, and then on Sunday we've got part 2 of the testing with the Manticore, which it shocked me how good it did on the unmasking test compared to the other detectors. It's the first multi-frequency detector I've had on the test. It was actually episode 4, so part 2 is coming on Sunday at 6:30, and then there'll be a hunt on the Wednesday, and then a test or talking about metal detectors on the Sunday. This is going into the new year, and what I'll be doing is chopping and changing with my detectors. I'm not just going to go out with a Manticore all the time. I do like to have a change, you see. And I've got the Simplex Ultra and I've got the Legend, and hopefully the update will be here for the Legend soon. And while we're on the topic of the Legend, they've actually got a roll map out, and they are going through something that I think is going to blow everything out the water. I've sent an email over to Detectors with some input on high-end. I won't say a high-end, I'd say a high-priced, which was quite obvious, but I did have to get in contact and find out. So that is something to look forward to. The Legend, I'm talking about Legend, I just like metal detectors through and through. The Simplex Ultra is an unreal machine, absolutely unreal machine. I love that machine. I'll probably go out with that next time I go out. I am going to wait with the Legend until the M4 comes out, or the beast mode. So yeah, you heard it here first, but was I supposed to say something? Can't keep my mouth shut.